Saturday the 28th of March, and I'm here at Spectrum, which is a collaboration between Brighton Dome and Resident Records, bringing you a variable monthly musical showcase of local talent. Now, it's a bit of a folk fest tonight with Seadog, The Galleons and Early Ghost on the bill. They're all down in the green room. Let's go and have a chat. Okay, I'm here with Mark Benton, who is the lead singer-songwriter of Seadog, and I guess the nucleus of what's been an ever-evolving, ever-changing band. So, tell us a little bit about the history and just what the current lineup is.
When I was studying in Brighton, around sort of 2005 or so, I was demoing a lot of stuff at home and was just looking for people to collaborate with, really, sort of musical friends and stuff. So I got involved, and yes, that happened for a few years, and then I put out a couple of EPs on a label called Folkwit, which is based in Nottingham. Yeah, the last sort of 3 or 4 years, we've kind of settled into a regular cast, really, of people. It was funny because the old sort of bunch of friends I used to play with, we kind of ended up morphing into a completely different band called Man Ray Sky. But so like now it seems it's more kind of fixed than what it used to be.
And with that, the sound was changing quite a lot as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Initially, we did a lot of acoustic gigs, and I think the first EPs was kind of a bit of a mixture. One of them was quite acoustic based, and then the other had sort of electric layers. It was, it's quite folky. And nowadays, it's kind of we've just gone to a different sort of territory. It's a lot more heavily layered, with layered guitars and stuff, and a bit heavier, maybe a bit more psychedelic, maybe.
Okay, do you feel like the band has now found itself and that's kind of a sound that will remain?
Well, not necessarily, because I'm currently working on an album and I'm kind of revisiting the old territory of acoustic stuff. So I just think I want to kind of merge both, really. It's kind of nice to not stick doing one type of thing and kind of mix it up a bit. I think the record will hopefully be kind of a real mixture of some like lighter kind of ballady, folky stuff with some of the heavier full band sounds as well.
Okay, cool. Now you recently released Transmitter, most recent EP, and with that your single Haunted on Bleeding Heart Recordings.
That's right.
Yeah, so tell us all about how that release has gone.
Well, yeah, it's been going pretty well so far. We've had some lovely reviews, which has been good. Yeah, it's just really awesome to be part of that label because there's such a good roster of bands. So yeah, we feel really pleased, really. We're hoping to put out physical vinyl soon, so that will be exciting. But as far as it's just been we've made a few kind of short run of a few CDs and things, but it's mostly been a digital release so far. But yeah, I've been really satisfied with it. I mean, we were just grateful that we were able to be in the good hands of Chris, who runs the label, and he was willing to put it out. So
I love Haunted. The single is a fantastic song, and the video, you tell us about the video. It's quite cartoony, it's got a lot of shapes and things going on. What was the inspiration behind that? Well,
basically with the video, it was more of a visual interpretation to the music, and I've got some really talented friends. I mean, I guess the beauty of living in this creative town, there's so many talented people, and some friends of mine who are animators just offered to kind of help us out, and they literally had this idea of this concept of basically just playing around with geometric sort of shapes and having something very simple and letting it evolve gradually into more sort of complex kind of patterns and using cool stock footage and that kind of thing. But I didn't see any of it during the process. It was quite a nice surprise. I let them sort of just get on with it, and they spent a long time with it. I was just really grateful. But I think the results are great. Yeah,
it was very complimentary of the song. Yeah. So you mentioned an album coming up. Do we have a name? Do we know when that might be coming out?
Well, it's hard to say exactly when. I'd love to put it out towards the end of the year, maybe. I'm kind of layering stuff old school, kind of analog way at the moment in a friend's studio, home studio set up. Because with the EP, we recorded a lot of the instruments live, so it was quite a fairly quick process. It was literally, we'd go into the studio and bash out the songs within, a couple of days. But with the album, a lot of it's being layered, so it's a slow process at the moment. We're hoping to still do some like live recording as well, but it's hard to say when. Yeah, but it's at some point hopefully this year.
All right, well, keep us posted. We'll let everyone know when that's coming out. Just finally, what are you up to over the summer?
We're hoping to. Well, we've applied for a few festivals, so yeah, there's hope that maybe we'll get onto some cool festivals. I think.
Any local ones?
We've been asked actually to. Well, and I think it's not till October actually, but we've actually been asked to play at the Lantern Festival. The next gig we've got will be at the Hotel Polareco. We're playing as part of like a alternative escape gig, alongside some really talented friends, like a band called like Grasshopper and AKDK and a few local talents. So that'll be in May. I think May the 13th. I think so. That'll be the next one. So that'll be great. It's always good to play a gig in an unusual setting. Something like a hotel bar. Just something like that. So yeah, that should be a good one. So hopefully some more after that. Yeah.
Fantastic, Mike. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a good gig. Have a good set, and we'll keep you in touch.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
As pictures realign, the subject fills the frame. Fine-tune your eyes, contrasting waves capsize to form a settling sea. Signals across the land transmit the brightest blue, where we can voyage Cheers. Thank you.